Hey everyone, Dave Olson here. In this video I want to show you a new technique that I've been using lately to find some long tail key phrases that I can either write articles about or use as the topics for my posts. And it takes advantage of the new Google Instant Search that they rolled out a couple weeks back. So I want to show you what Instant Search is first of all. So let's go right to the search box, and obviously I'm at Google, and I'm just going to type in a couple of characters. Alright, type in AB, and over here we see that instant search is on. And if we look at this little drop down box here that immediately fills in, you'll see that Google is displaying the top results for the phrase AB. So ABC would be the first result that comes up, Abercrombie would be the second, ABC News, ABC Family. Now if you look, this is obviously not in alphabetical order. So the only thing we can figure is that Google must be returning these values based in popularity. So when somebody types in AB, the first thing that they're looking for, or the most popular thing they'd be looking for, would be ABC. Abercrombie would be the number 2. So that right there gives us information that that we can use. But what's very cool about this instant search is that when you highlight each one of these phrases, the SERPs automatically change to whatever the phrase you're looking at is. And what also updates is this about number, about 15,300,000 results. And that's the number that we use when we're doing article marketing or looking for a key phrase to see how many competitors we're going to be dealing with for that phrase. So if we look at ABC, we know that there's going to be 213 million competitors or pages that are targeting this particular phrase. So obviously we're never going to rank for that, or just too much competition. And the same thing for Abercrombie, 15 million, ABC News, 207 million. These are way out of our league. However, what we can do is go into say, just take a niche, and I'm just going to go into dog training, and we'll see the top 4 or 5 results for the phrase dog training. We see the NYC, collars, schools. Now looking down this list, we see that dog training NYC has 451,000 results, which is a doable number. If we could write an article or a post about targeting this phrase, we'd have a pretty good chance of ranking for it. It wouldn't be too difficult to rank for it over time, get a couple of backlinks here or there or whatever. But you can see all this information at a glance. Dog training collars, 643,000 competing pages. And typically if it's 500,000 or 600,000 or less, you have a good shot of ranking for it with most any site, or especially if it's an article going to Ezine Articles or something. Alright, so these are the top 4 or 5 phrases for dog training. But we can take this a step farther and just add a space in the dog training and type in letter A. Okay, so now we're going to see all the phrases with, or the top phrases for dog training where the third word starts with the letter A. So the rule of thumb is the more words in a phrase, the less competitive it's going to wind up being, and the better chance you'll have of ranking for it. So we can look down this list. Dog training advice has 1.3 million. Dog training aids, 464,000. That's the lowest so far. I could see us writing a post around this or an Ezine article and ranking for that pretty quickly. Dog training at home shoots way back up, 62 million results. But what's cool is, these results are in the order of popularity because they're not alphabetical. They must be popularity. Google would have no other reason of returning them in this order. So we'll see that dog training aids is actually a much more popular phrase than dog training at home. So that's something to think about. You can go through the whole alphabet like this, and simply just go and just create a list of phrases that have lower competition, and know that they're for each phrase that you pick, it's going to be something that's reasonably popular as compared to the other phrases in that list. And of course, we can take this a step farther. Let's look at dog training tips. Huge number there, 15,200, but if we do dog training tips and add an A to it, and we can go down that list, we can see we come up with a whole list of phrases which have very low competition. Dog training tips aggression, 228,000. I mean, you could rank for that in a most any blog could do a post and rank for that pretty quickly. And some of these are going to be, you have 15 million, that's out of the ballpark, and 8 million here, that's too much. Dog training tips and techniques, 457,000 results. I mean, an article based on that phrase could probably rank pretty well. So this is definitely a good way to use the power of Google to find some really good key phrases that don't have a lot of competition, and you can do it pretty quickly, and the best part, it's absolutely free.